Alright, folks, let's talk about Alien, or as I like to call it, what happens when you don't read the fine print on a space contract. So, yeah, the movie starts out with a bunch of people just floating around in space, Just minding their own business, sleeping in cryopods, probably dreaming about not being murdered by an alien. And then bam! They get a call from the worst Airbnb ever. Now, I don't know about you, but if I wake up from a deep space nap and someone tells me, hey, let's check out a creepy distress signal on a foggy death planet, yeah, I'm saying no. But, these folks? Yeah, they go. And folks, that's where things go south real quick. So, one guy, John Hurt, sticks his big dumb face right next to an alien egg, and, yeah, bad move. The thing jumps out, latches onto his head like a really aggressive Halloween decoration, and suddenly, he's the world's worst piñata. And, folks, this is where the movie teaches an important lesson. If you ever wake up from a coma and people say, hey, good news, the weird space crab fell off your face and you seem totally fine. Yeah, you are not fine. And sure enough, this guy sits down for dinner, takes one bite, and then wham! A baby alien punches its way out of his chest like it's late for work. Folks, I've had bad heartburn before, but this is ridiculous. And instead of helping, everyone just sits there watching, probably thinking, oh wow, that's weird, is that supposed to happen? So now you got this little alien running around and, yeah, turns out it grows fast. 1 minute it's the size of a gerbil, next thing you know, it's a 7-foot-tall nightmare with 2 mouths, acid blood, and a real bad attitude. And folks, this thing is smart, which is bad news for everyone stuck on the spaceship. It's not just killing people, it's hiding in vents, setting up traps, probably filling out paperwork in the background. This alien's got a better work ethic than half the people I know. And let's talk about the crew. You got Dallas, the captain, who goes into a dark air vent to fight a monster that lives in dark air vents. Yeah, solid plan, buddy. Ash, a robot who turns out to be evil. Yeah, folks, imagine finding out your coworker's an android and a corporate shill on the same day. Ripley, the only one with a functioning brain. She sees this walking space cockroach and says, yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Smart lady. And, of course, you got the cat. Yeah, folks, while everyone else is getting murdered, there's just this orange cat named Jonesy hanging out. Probably thinking, yeah, I don't care about any of this. Just feed me. And the big showdown is perfect. Ripley, all alone, sets the ship to self-destruct, and she's trying to escape while the alien is just chilling in the shuttle, probably thinking, hey, maybe I'll pilot this thing, start a new life, open a coffee shop. But, nope. Ripley blasts it into space, because folks, if there's one thing aliens hate, it's being launched into the cold, endless void. What really makes Alien a great movie is how you barely even see the damn thing. Yeah, folks, this isn't one of those movies where the monster's just running around doing backflips in broad daylight. No, this movie knows that the scariest stuff is what you don't see. For most of the movie, the alien is just lurking in the shadows, hiding in vents, picking people off one by one. And every time you think you might get a good look at it, bam! It's gone. Just vanished into the darkness. It's like a haunted house, but in space. And instead of a guy in a rubber mask, it's a 7-foot-tall nightmare that bleeds acid. And the suspense? Oh, man. Ridley Scott doesn't just throw loud noises and jump scares at you. He builds tension so thick you could cut it with a knife. The crew is stuck in this cramped spaceship. They don't know where the alien is, and neither do you. So the whole time, you're just sitting there, waiting, sweating, thinking, okay, where's this thing gonna pop out next? And let's talk about that design. H.R. Giger really said, you know what would make a great monster? Something that looks like a mix between a cockroach, a snake, and pure evil. And he was right. The alien isn't just scary, it's unnatural. It doesn't have eyes, it's got a second mouth that shoots out like a jack-in-the-box from hell, and it moves in a way that makes you think, yeah, that's not supposed to exist. So yeah, Alien is a masterclass in suspense, horror, and making sure your spaceship has better workplace safety. They use the alien sparingly, they let your imagination do the work, and by the time you finally get a good look at it, you wish you hadn't. That's what makes it great. So yeah, Alien, one of the greatest horror movies ever made, and also a solid argument for never leaving Earth. Anyway, that's it for me. If you like the review, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Or don't. I mean, I'm not your space overlord. But, yeah, if you don't, there's a non-zero chance a xenomorph will show up in your air vents. Just saying. Alright, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed it, unless you're an android. In that case, I don't trust you.